Right, Andela, Kennard, SM, Watson, hello. Yes, I am back. Kaiser Soso, Taco Cat, hello, hello. Samantha Ho, hello. Samantha Ho? I know that picture. I know who you really are. Melissa, hello. I sound out of breath. No. Kennard, hello. Karen, hello. Or Karan. Lorraine Prawl, hello. Von C. Eve Slave from Russia. Happy Boxing Day. Pretty much everywhere except the USA. We don't call it that. But I assume that's related to Judith, hello. Cynthia, hello. Spencer, hello. I assume that's related to boxing up things after Christmas and sending it all back. Spencer, hello. Yes, I kind of, Christmas was good. Cats and Hats, Crouching Tiger, hello. Sergio, hello. And we are past, yes. Past Christmas. This is kind of, I think, one of the last opportunities. Sorry, I'm going to get my gloves on. It's still a bit chilly out here. I feel like the Christmas decorations are going to come down as fast as the temperatures came down today. So once the new week hits, we're going to see a big drop in decorations, I think. So this is one of our last opportunities, at least for me anyway. I don't think I'm going to check out. Bob Michelle, thank you. It's just before 7 p.m. here. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, that was a fun walk. That was her idea too. All of it was her idea, and that worked out really well. I think it was really beautiful, and it's hard for a lot of people to see that kind of stuff, especially since they made that members only. So hopefully we were able to bring some of that to you in a time when people couldn't really see it. I didn't see the MASH episode, no. So these gloves are a little hard to get on because they have 5,000 milliamp hour batteries in them. So they're a little heavy. Just got to get them on. Tug, good evening. All right. Can I find Pace Picante? I don't know. There are supermarkets. We have some very exotic supermarkets that should have things that are hard to find. Mike, hello. Good evening. Yes, walking is all part of my lifestyle, I guess. Von C, am I going to Times Square? I don't think we'll be able to get anywhere close to it. I don't know how far the blocks are going to close, but they're really going to limit anybody trying to approach that from anywhere. Alexa, hello. Toilet Bar Salesman, welcome. So we are back in Manhattan. I know we were in the Bronx this morning. I had a brief stint on Long Island today, but here we are. Yeah, I imagine all these festive colors are going to really disappear come Monday. They're going to start taking all that down. So I have an idea for what to do tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to fully execute it yet. But before I do that, I'm going to try to refix this gimbal. Give me a second. Okay. All right, that looks a little better. Where am I heading? I'm gonna potentially do the final tranche of Christmas decorations in Manhattan. Maybe a last showcase, so to speak. We are after Christmas. Things are gearing up towards the new year rather than towards Christmas, as that is behind us. The Empire continues to be green and red, and then a candy cane on top, but I think tomorrow night might be the last night of that, and then it won't be like that anymore until next year. From Oxford, hello. Gohan versus Luffy, hello. So next up is Madison Avenue. Anna, hello. Yes, 2 cents, the tragedy of King Kong. A tragedy indeed. Just soaking in the lights, as it most likely will go away quite soon. That's right, Cynthia. Try to maintain that good vibe feel on this channel, if we can. Paul, good evening. Stephen, is it typical to be this quiet? Well, we were driving a little bit earlier, not my car, but there was no significant traffic, but there were quite a few cars on the road, so definitely not super busy. Again, the cold temperatures might have helped with that. Weddy FF, hello. Fortunately, we got some scaffolding to deal with. I'm going to show those Christmas lights in the building across the street, which is the Ditson building, I believe. Let me see. Sarge Tech, happy Kwanzaa. From Greece, hello. Chuck from Ecuador, welcome back. So yeah, the building over there definitely puts up some festive lights. The Ditson building. Jaime, yes, thank you. Big milestone. Very cool. Happened this morning during the Bronx Botanical Garden live stream. It was very cool. Can I operate my phone camera okay? Yeah, because it's on the gimbal. Hopefully once it's all up and running, I don't have to do too much else, too much fiddling. I mean, I have to do a little bit, but not too much. Right now, yeah. If I was to visit as a tourist during Christmas, where would I go? Pretty much all the places we've been going on these streams. You know, all the decorations on Fifth Avenue, Rockefeller Center. I try to do it at odd times of the day, if possible. You know, if you're coming from a place that's very different in terms of hours, take advantage of that. You might wake up at like 4 in the morning, you know, head out around then, maybe see some things. Steve, hello. Jump PLC, hello. Queen ASMR, hello, hello. Orlando. Sarah Jane from Alabama. Sleigh Bunny is back, hello. We're a little crooked today, not sure why. But sometimes it kind of adjusts itself. We'll see. Simon from Manchester, hello. We're right next to the Empire State Building, walking up 34th Street. I think it's going to get a little bit more crowded as we walk up. Oh, would I choose winter or summer? Oh man, that's hard to choose. Summer's definitely an interesting time in New York City. It's hot, humid, for the most part. Very different crowd. Pop in, everyone's dressed differently. It's hard to choose. Winter, Christmas season is just much more festive. So there's definitely more in terms of seasonal decorations. It's not like there's specific decorations for the summer. Maybe Independence Day is the closest we have. Very weird. Brian, hello. Starsec in Brooklyn, now living in mild Georgia. Hopefully much milder than here in New York right now. We're just about 30 degrees Fahrenheit over here. Phil from Harrow, UK. Welcome. Glad you like New York. I have a bit of a plan for tomorrow if I'm able to execute it correctly. It would be a very long stream if I am, but I found a route that would take me around Manhattan with possible restroom locations, so we could strategically plan this. Hey, Peter Johnson from Sweden. Thanks for the 50 SEK. I have to still learn all the currencies, so I'm not familiar with that one exactly, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Josh, hello. Steve, yeah, that's the plan. I don't know how well I'll be able to execute it. Again, it will be very, very long if I do it this way. But again, it might have to wait until another day, depending on how tomorrow is. Felipe from Brazil, hello. So yeah, here we are approaching Herald Square. Of course, Macy's is here. I'm in an outdoor mode today, so I won't be making any stops inside any stores, I don't think. Unless something very different presents itself. Vicky, hello. Of course, yeah, it's getting more crowded and the cars aren't able to even get up on 6th Avenue, I think. Yeah. Dim, yes. Anastasia. Moscow, 3 p.m. 3 a.m., sorry, 3 a.m. Very early in the morning or late at night. I always say that depending on how you look at it. So here, of course, Macy's and their exhibit that thanks the first line workers this year. Mike, yes, much busier in this area, especially today. I was in areas that were much quieter earlier. So since we're already on Broadway, we might as well make our way north on Broadway towards Times Square. Stop by over there. Am I using 5G? No. I turned off 5G so that it wouldn't keep switching off between 5G and LTE. Because whenever there's a dip in that service, I get a little stuck, and I might lose enough service to not keep the stream going. Yes, you could also try to come during peak foliage in Central Park, absolutely. That's an interesting time also. Though I think Central Park's kind of been having its peak foliage later than usual, more like beginning of November. Something like that. Well, I guess 4G is LTE, yeah. Yeah, we're moving. I want to see if we can cover some ground. I'm also kind of preparing, because if we do the stream that I want to do tomorrow, I'm going to have to do it fast if I want to make it. Is it going to snow again? Not that I saw, but I didn't look at the full forecast again. It's hard to trust the full forecast. Things can change quickly. Very quickly. Explorer, hello. I'm creeping up Broadway. In the distance, you can see the Times Square lights. Edward, what are these bikes? These are City bikes. The logo is the same as the Citibank logo. They're sponsored by Citibank. But yeah, you can use their app, but you could also use these machines, and you can pay here to get a bike. You could also get a day pass for $15. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of opportunities to rent bikes in New York now. From Romania, hello. Alexei Familia, hello. Roberto, thank you. Are those bikes new? They're a few years old now. The infrastructure is quite established. Shout out to Target on 3rd and 6th. Cool. What about helmets? So helmets are a more complicated story here. They're not mandated or legally required for bicycles. I would recommend them from a safety standpoint, because not just for you, but you never know what's going to happen when you're on a bike, external variables. So for your safety, I would recommend one. Apparently they used to have these folding helmets that I thought were really cool. They're not cheap, but they don't work is the problem. So you have to have a real helmet if you want. They don't provide helmets. It's BYOH. Katya Full from Spain, hello. AJ Vintage, hello to you. Roman from Slovakia, welcome. VN from Oakland, Happy New Year. Almost, just a week away, less than a week. Maria from Brazil. Andrew asked if I could say hello to your friend Malcolm Tucker. Hello, Malcolm Tucker. Sandra, hello. Or is Sandra? Depends. I always hear it different ways. Yeah, if you're going to be on the bike most of the day, you know, if you're taking a 5-minute ride from one place to another, hopefully you'll be okay. But if you're going to be on a bike most of the hours of the day, you know, it just makes sense to wear a helmet because you never know what'll happen. Yes, no Russian accent. Thanks to me coming here early in my life. Guadalupe Viveros from Mexico City, hello. I was in Mexico City once. It was very nice. Went there for a wedding. Enjoyed myself a lot. Foot messenger also, interesting. You take public transport for that. Philip from Macedonia, hello. I think we're actually going to have to wait for this entire row of cars to pass. There's quite a few. William, hello. In Costa Rica, I saw somebody. Hello. Where's Madison Square Garden? Well, it would have been where we walked from. If we were walking up 34th Street, if I just walked up another avenue and then walked left, a couple of blocks, it would have been right there. So not far. It's really like a 5-minute walk from here if I walk fast. But I'm looking here. Many times you can actually cross the street early because all the cars have already gone by, but it looks like we actually have to wait for the car's light to change. Here we go. William, hello. Have I been to Worcester, Massachusetts? I have not, but I have learned how to say it correctly. Serbia, hello. LA, Moto Wariat. Diet Pronto, hello. Canyon Overlook, sounds like construction. No, it's somebody's generator. It might be a generator for one of those food stands, food carts. Deanna from Fort Bragg, hello. William, hello again. Aaron, hello. John from London, welcome. Sabat, hello. Yo Bush from Costa Rica, hello. From London, England, Vitor Games. Gary, hello. William, yes, I see you too. Yeah, there's a lot of car traffic here. No, mailboxes we still have. We still got mailboxes. West London, Harpal Chalan, hello. All right. Yeah, we have to wait for every single light to fully change here. A lot of times you can manage to get across the street because the cars have stopped coming. But right now it's quite busy actually. From Ecuador, I saw somebody. Hello. We approach Times Square, very bright. What do I think of what? Pedestrianized areas. It's not bad. It's interesting. It makes it easier to walk, but again, not as easy to drive through. So positives and negatives. Sky is dark. You're not going to see, it's clear, but you're not going to see any stars as we're approaching Times Square. Pura vida. That's the this common saying in Costa Rica. Pura vida. Bellinger, Diane. No, it's not required, but it's recommended if you're going to be within 6 feet of somebody. but you also most likely going to so many different stores. It's just easier to keep it on if you're used to it. Becky, hello. New York is your home state. It sounds like you're not here right now, but glad you could join me. Astro Cosmo, hello. Sarge Tech, thank you for the $5 super chat. You get to see how your home city has changed and evolved. So much has changed since the mid-90s. So many new buildings. Peace. Peace to you as well, my friend. Yeah, New York City, you know, if you haven't been here in a while, all of a sudden you get thrown right in the middle of it. So much has changed. It's always in change. So if I happen to leave tomorrow, come back in 10 years, I'm sure I'd have difficulty recognizing certain things too. Excuse me. All right, so we've made it to Times Square. Steven, New York has changed since last year when you were here. Yeah, that's true. It could change very quickly depending on when you come and what you see. Some things can change very quickly. Yeah, Times Square, Saturday after Christmas. This is probably the week many people take off. Everyone's just going on red lights now. This is the week most people take off, I would say, between Christmas and New Year's, so I imagine it's still very similar. Roberto Perez, you say I pronounce Spanish quite well. I try my best. I did take some of that in school, so I'll try to pronounce it as well as I can. I'm sure you could detect it if I were to speak longer phrases. Amanda, good evening. Hello. Well, I don't know about that. I've seen the Naked Cowboy out in some cold, cold weather. Whether he's out right now, I'm not sure. I don't know if they're about to do some crazy flips. Ah, these balloons. I think Action Kid bought one of them the other day. Maybe we'll see one jump. Maybe. He's about to jump over this kid.
Brown's a brand new brother in Brown. Yeah, boy. Dope sound. Smooth, a brother that's so damn cool.
Aha. Got it. Just wanted to see that. Again, I think you'll see most people are wearing masks than not. At this moment. Williada Tech. Thanks for the NZ5. Dave here. Have you ever been to Wellington, New Zealand? You hope to go to New York City one day. You only been to New York State. You really enjoy my tours. Thank you so much. I've never been to New Zealand. I would love to go because, well, one of the reasons I think is Lord of the Rings was filmed there. I'd love to go. Raphael, hello. Where did I learn English? Well, I came here from Russia. Oops. When I was 7, so I pretty much learned it here. But here we are. Again, I probably can look like somewhat of a tourist here, but I can deal with that when I have to. I don't know what these folks are doing. Noodle hat. What were those Disney costumes? Those are essentially scammers in a way. You know, you got to be very careful. If you take any photos with them or of them, they'll try to hustle you for money very quickly and aggressively. So you got to be careful. You may not even want the photo, and they may convince you to do one. Andreas, yes. Man, that guy was talking on the phone loud. It sounded like he was screaming into my ear. So I'm just going to turn around when I hit a spot where I'm not blocking anybody. Like maybe right here. Because nobody can get through here. I'm going to stand right here. So the ball drop happens on this building right up here. That's where the ball drop happens, but they're going to block off a lot of this. So you can see the 2021 logo was put up already. You might have seen it in Times Square a few days ago. But yep, this is where it'll happen. So this is interesting. Okay, here we go. I've never gone back to visit Russia. I'd like to, but I've never did. I was supposed to go back last year in May, but May was after everything had begun. Mie, welcome. Welcome back. Matt, hello. Giovi, hello. April, hello. Madeline says hi. Hello, Madeline. Yeah, this is particularly crowded. Everyone is hanging out. Again, ball drop happens right up here. Right up there is the ball drop. And they're gonna really keep it distant this year. It's supposed to be all virtual. All right, so I'm gonna make my way this way and then go across this way just to find a way to limit myself. Guy's walking his dog no matter what's going on with the traffic. Yes, Sarah Jane, it's quite busy, so if you don't like people, hopefully this is a good way for you to see them without actually being here. Well, if you don't like crowds like this. Because this could be quite a bit much. It's even quite a bit much for me, actually. But I'm managing. Edward, thank you for being here. Kane Overlook. It should be virtual every year. Very possibly. If you cosplay Lord of the Rings often, would that be a habitual hobby? These puns. Kwesi Arthur, hello. Jane Oxley from England, hello. Again, always got to be careful with the photo ops here. They usually go towards the people with children, but yeah. Frank, thank you. Hassan from Paris, hello. Sherry Limer. New York City at Christmas is one of your favorite times and places to be. Hopefully you'll be back in a year or two. Yeah, hopefully. Do I plan to do a live walk on the 31st? I might. I'm not sure yet. It all depends. I was hoping to try to find a place so I could see the ball drop that's accessible to me. That might be hard for other people to get to, maybe on a rooftop or something, but I don't think I'll be able to. Looks like they're constructing a lot of stuff over here behind the George Cohen statue. It might be related to the New Year's celebration. But again, all virtual. Although the ball drop will still happen one way or another. Mike O'Dwyer might catch me in the street cam. It's going to be hard this time because the street cam's kind of in the other direction. And they've constructed a lot of stuff here to actually see it. Yeah. So I'm going to cross and maybe start making my way down to 6th Avenue and see how close we can get to Rockefeller Center. I don't think it's going to be that easy. DTUK is here too. Hello. I'm trying to find my phone, but it's hard to dig around in this. All right. Am I really in Times Square? Yes, I am. All right, so because the street is open, I'm gonna go here. And we're going to get out of some of these crowds for a little bit, head towards 6th Avenue. The moon is out. The moon is out. No cars can go through here right now, although they're letting somebody through right now. I don't know why. The street's supposed to be closed. Anyway, let me see what the comments are saying. Carlito, yep, most people are. Big Dog is here, hello. Anonymous from Brazil, hello. Damaz from Montreal, hello. Andrew Jordan. How am I today? I am well, how are you? I don't know how this car got on this street, but it's supposed to be a closed street. Closed street. Anyway. I saw Tootie stop in, hello. How are you and your husband doing? Twirly girl from Houston, hello. Your Andrew's in Hamilton, Ontario. Welcome. Yeah, John, that's what I was wondering. And I turned around, the barricade's back up, but somebody went ahead and opened up that barricade for that car. And it looks like he's trying to park somewhere, but nope, there he goes again. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. Sama from Saudi Arabia, Arkansas I saw. Serbia, Sandra, hello. Kaoime Nestor, hello. Kavita Dreams. Be safe. Happy holidays. Oh, we're getting a lot of repeat messages. Let's be careful there for a second. Eslam. Let's yeah. Jasmine from Wales. Hello. Merry Christmas to you. Roberto from Macedonia. Hello. Saad Ahmed. On Long Island. Hello. Darwin Contreras. Also from Long Island. Whoa. Double Long Island. Hello. Perhaps it's a name we're not used to. I don't know. I think if I showed you my true name from Russia, you wouldn't be able to say it either. You know, it's how it is. Hector, scroll back about 10 minutes, Times Square, completely undead. We are on 46th Street, just hit up 6th Avenue here, which is the beginning of the lead up into the Rockefeller Center area. Thousand Islands, hello, Canada, I believe. The Madison Square Garden, no, that's the other way. Yeah, probably not today. Devil Cat from Nassau, Bahamas. Hello, Lori. Where's the Plaza Hotel from Home Alone 2? You know, it's kind of in this direction. Maybe I'll even stop by there. So we're on 47th and 6th. The Plaza Hotel is on 58th and 5th-ish. Between 58th and 59th. Jet Girl from Philippines. Hello. We're right by the Diamond District, which is on 47th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. I'll just cross here. We do have the light. We are clear. Daryl Green from Arizona. Hello. Sam Judd. Are the hotels full? No, they are not full for sure. I'm not even sure if all of them are open. Diana Lee. Not so much trash around. There's a little bit. Not too much. There's a final chance to see some of the Christmas decorations here in Manhattan. Judging on the crowds on this avenue, I don't think we're going to get near Rockefeller easily. And I'm in a mood to kind of keep moving today. It's chilly. I'm not sure I want to stand in one place too much. Kelly, hello. I'm coming up on the Time Life building. We just passed by the News Corporation building. See some of these decorations still over here. Cynthia, thank you. I don't know how we're doing it, but we're doing it. And we're doing it live. When do the cherry blossoms bloom? I believe in springtime. But yeah, I think they're doing a lot of crowd control at Rockefeller. So we're going to avoid a little bit of the Rockefeller area, just to keep us moving a little bit, as it is quite a bit crowded in this area. I'm also trying to avoid the bikes. I get a little antsy when I get stuck. So we're walking a little bit of the New York way right now. Oops. There, take up the whole sidewalk to take a photo. Gotta be a little quicker than that. So you might start seeing a few of the famous halal stands having more and more lines. Not all of them are going to have them. Thank you, DTW. Appreciate it. Big red balls over here, ornaments. Denny, you miss New York City street food? Yeah, street food here is delicious and frugal. Well financially allocated, I guess you could say. Anyway, it's good. So 53rd and 6th is supposed to be the famous halal stand with the halal guys, the original halal guys. I'm hearing a lot of quality remarks. I'm trying not to step in anyone's merchandise. But yeah, it looks like the day after Christmas here in the Rockefeller Center area is quite busy. I think the lines to see the tree are around the block, because this is probably one of the last times to see the tree. But we're gonna avoid that for the most part. Yeah, super busy right now, super busy. The final set of oversized ornaments over there. But yeah, I feel like I've been more recently trying to show the less touristy Christmas parts of New York. This morning I know we were at the Bronx Botanical Gardens, so those were still pretty Christmassy because they have the holiday train show, but now that we're out in this area, this is the last bit of the Christmas decorations that we'll see. Gary King, hello, back in the New York groove, yep. The Time Life building was the one with the candy canes. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a coordination going on between some of the buildings here, because they're known for oversized Christmas ornaments. And they're not over yet. There's one more set of large Christmas ornaments, and that's made up of nutcrackers in front of this building. The UBS building. Amzi, hello. Well. It was good. Caprice from England, hello. Caprice Stan. Todd Davis in the Ozarks. It is quite a lot of people. It's nearing my limit too, so I'm happy to be past the crowd. I'm absolutely avoiding Rockefeller Center today and the tree. If you want to see some of my videos there before, I have gone there very early in the morning and it's completely empty. So one of my tips is, if you ever come to New York around the holidays and you want to see some of these free outdoor decorations, come super early. Like I said before, if you come from a different country or from far away where the time difference is significant, use your jet lag to your advantage. If you wake up super early, just head on out. See everything before breakfast. In the Philippines, hello. Can Pack Cooking, hello. Good to see you again. Looks like somebody's parking now, so we have the light. You know, we don't have the light, we can still go. So see, there's a few tricks here. Not all of these are the original halal stand. This is the original guys, not the original halal guys. It's different. Everyone's trying to be the one stand, the one street stand, but I believe it's that one over there. 53rd and 6th. That should be the true original halal guys that are the most famous on this area. So they should have the longest line, unless, yeah, that line's the longest. Yeah, it's going down the block. That's for the original halal guys. This is the original stand that's popularized street meat around here. We call it street meat. But this line is halfway down the block. From Florida, hello. Kim Shep Johnson. Yeah, dirty rice. That's the legit original one. I'm gonna cross the street so you can see the line a little bit clearer. But yeah, it's halfway down the block. But again, just because it's the original one or the most famous one doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be leagues ahead of some of the other ones. Some of my local ones have been very good as well. You know, sometimes you just got to try out a few that are close to you. You might actually find ones that are great quality. Plus, when you keep going back to the same one near you, you get to know the guy. You know, it's much better. You get some tips, you get some extra food. It's pretty good. You know, it becomes a friendly relationship. But also the other tip about the original halal guys is they actually have a brick and mortar, a physical store now on 14th and 2nd, 14th Street and 2nd Avenue. That's usually much less busy here than here, and you could always actually put an order on Seamless in and pick up or something like that. VOVHFR, hello, welcome. Yes, the line Winter Dragon was for halal meats. Michael Lawrence, Merry Christmas from Scotland, hello. Pat from Limerick, oh, Sohan Ahmed, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker, appreciate it. Awesome, thank you so much. Oh, it's spinning today. Okay, we're gonna get closer to that. Yes, Boxing Day is officially the day after Christmas. It's not really a thing in the USA, in my understanding, but it is, it's related to actually boxing everything up, is my understanding from Christmas gifts and such. Oh, did I miss something else too? I might have missed something else. 1 second. Let me see if I can click the screen. Carl Heath, big love from Liverpool in the UK. Thank you for the £5. Thanks so much. Sorry I missed that before. Daniela, how are you? I am well. So, this is kind of cool because we learned about this sculpture here in one of Walk Ride Fly's recent streams. It seems to be a map, layered map of streets. What should you order in the halal stands? Usually you just get combo over rice, which means you get, I think it's lamb and chicken. Lamb and chicken. I wish there was a sign about this that said more about the artist, but there isn't. I think we could find more about it on Google too. So this is in front of the AB building near the Hilton Hotel. The Hilton Hotel looks like it's, none of the lights are on. Very few lights are on, so I think it's most likely closed for now, or empty. Lisa Jackson, yes, we've hit 10K. So this is an art installation. I believe they said it was a map. I forget of what city. It might have been Paris. Mie, awesome numbers. But yeah, the decorations here are still in full swing. I don't know how much longer they're going to last. This is kind of my last Christmas decoration focused stream. Jessica, hello. Reality 80 from Belgium and Germany. Denny Tenny, yes, it'll have a huge rebound, especially with folks who are itching to go somewhere. Again, I'm sure there'll still be a lot of apprehensive folks that may still delay travel. Again, everyone's going to have different views on everything. But yeah, I think tourism will come. Yeah, I think some are going to come down this week, but most will be gone the week after New Year's. Kavita, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it really is. I mean, let's see. As the vaccine rollout continues, we'll see where we end up. Let's see. All we can do is kind of see at this point. Boxing Day is a day off for the servants in England to celebrate Christmas and to give gifts to the poor. It's the original history of Boxing Day. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Kelly, I'll make my way towards the Plaza Hotel so we can have one more Christmas moment with the hotel featured in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, or Kevin McAllister. Thank you for the beeping. We'll meet Donald Trump in the lobby, who gives him directions. That's 2 words, 3 words. Yeah, I've seen some of the buildings forming heart shapes. The building over Columbus Circle also has done that. Some of them are coordinated. Are there coffee shops along the way? I'm sure we'll see at least one. Actually, I'm going to cross the street because there's folks enjoying outdoor dining with they practically look like flamethrowers. So yes, Paul McClure from Arkansas, hello. Home Alone is a must on Christmas Day. Yes, it's a classic holiday movie at this point. As it should be. Yes, Paul, hello to you in Arkansas. Denzel, 7:38 in New York, yes. There's a pause on vehicular traffic. And here they go. Release the Kraken. He's in the bike lane, so I don't know what he's doing there. I mean, the bus lane. I don't know what he's doing there. That bus is going against the red light, so now this bus is going to block most of the traffic unless he goes in the bus lane. Anyhow. Best New York City based film. There's so many, it's hard to say. So I did want to check out. Hello. Again, these flamethrowers are essentially heaters for the outdoors, and they're not enough to get your jackets off. They're not going to protect you from gusts of wind. Yeah, it's hard to choose just one New York City film. There's so many. Say hi to Tutiana. Hello. Laura Kolchinsky. Daryl. Well, there's bad drivers every day, unfortunately. Yeah, so now we're approaching Central Park. Unfortunately, it's difficult to go in Central Park, especially in this area, because I've lost service a lot, but it's also so dark. You won't see much. That's interesting. I wonder what happened over here. It looks like a very quickly taped together police do not cross line. They just literally strung it up across the street from a tree to a do not stand post. I wonder what happened there. All right. Upwards and onwards. Amzi, I'm okay. I was a little tired yesterday, but overall, back to normal. No soreness left in the arm either, so we're good. CB Earth Day, maybe. Oh yeah, good to see you if I didn't say hello already. This is all thanks to a gimbal. I do not have gimbal replacement arms, unfortunately. Super busy right now. What street are we on? We're on 6th Avenue, approaching 59th Street. In this area, also known as Central Park South. Central Park South. Oh, I mean the Central Park Ramble at night. That's probably essentially like the forest at night. Very little lighting there, I think. So I'm gonna go east now on 59th Street, and somebody wanted to see the Plaza Hotel. So let's stop by. Kelly L, who's your dentist? I had an oral surgeon around here. Pulled out my wisdom teeth. I can't remember the oral surgeon's name though. How much is a decent gimbal? I'd say probably 80 to 90 is the cheapest. There might be cheaper ones, but I want to make sure it has a high enough payload in case you're attaching things to the gimbal. Like if you attach a wire to it for charging, it's going to destabilize a little bit. Some gimbals actually have charging in the clasp of the phone, but sometimes it's too slow to keep the phone going. Central Park West is like a dentist row. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot here. But here we're on Central Park South. Park Lane Hotel. Quiet. But I think they are open. Toilet brush salesman. You should always remember the name of the guy who broke your tooth. I probably should. He had an interesting name too. What was his name? The FEO Schwartz here is gone, yes, but they do have another one in Rockefeller Center now. Yes, this Boxing Day is not a USA holiday, but I wanted to reference it in the title. P16, your wife's a dentist. Very cool. Nasano Aminoto, Salud Cava Bien. Dennis Fernandez. Yeah, my understanding is it's all virtual this year, so I think they're just going to block off traffic to pedestrians and cars within a certain radius. Merlin, hello. Girl with flaxen hair, hello. Living the dream. Yeah, Boxing Day seems to be considered a holiday in a lot more places in the U.S. And again, it's not what I said in the beginning, where it's really just people returning their gifts. It has more meaning from England and the servants for the day to give back also for them. So that's I think that's a more appropriate meaning for it, but things have changed. And many things have multiple meanings nowadays. Yes, I'm going towards the entrance of the Plaza Hotel, so I'm going to keep walking. I'll walk by the entrance. I don't think. Just got to get through here. Hello, hello. So here, if I go to the right, past some of these decorations across the street, we'll walk there in a moment. This will be the entrance to the Plaza Hotel. It's relatively cold, Evelyn. Not too bad. With the heated gloves Mrs. Commuter got me, I'm feeling quite comfortable. So here's the entrance to the Plaza Hotel. They are closed, but I do think Kevin McAllister ran into Donald Trump right in the lobby, and he got directions from him over here. Home Alone 2, Kevin McAllister, Donald Trump. Can't go inside. It looks like it's completely closed, at least from this way. They also have shops under here, but I believe that's closed as well. Steve Newton, yes, I sleep. Whoops, and I tripped. I sleep and I trip. Laura, you watched Home Alone the other day. Cool. So 5th and 62nd. We're told that Nixon and Rockefeller lived there at the same time while running for president. Interesting. George Black, Один дома два. Is that how they translate it in Russian? That literally translates to one home, two. Or one at home. One at home, two. Where's Carnegie Hall? It's, where exactly? It's between 5th, it's closer to 6th Avenue. Low 50s, I believe. What do they build in Times Square now, asked Ramon? Well, I'm not sure. They're building a lot of stuff around there. Diet Pronto, yes. Diet Pronto, yes. Commodore 64, says Michael 1979. Have I been inside the Plaza Hotel? Might have been in there once. I definitely was in the shops under the Plaza Hotel. Oh, the snow is all gone. Michael Macaulay Culkin. The snow is all gone. Being that it was very warm the day before Christmas and most of Christmas Day, and it rained, so. Whoop. Do I feel as safe as I would a year ago? Yeah. So look at us. George Black asks how many times we watched Home Alone 1 and 2. I mean, I can't say countless, but definitely more than I can remember. I also believe the Pierre Hotel is around here somewhere. Yes, the Sherman statue. Actually looks quite good with the clouds in the background. Julie C., I believe so. It might be difficult to stream getting up there, but once you're on top, only difficult because I think you're in an elevator in the middle of a building. Yes, William Tecumseh Sherman, I believe. Yes, William Tecumseh Sherman. Hamburg, Germany. Hello. Nabi. What are those chimneys for? I'm assuming he means some of the random steam pipes that come out of the ground and seem to be venting our catacombs or something. Mode Idzam Abdul Rahim. Yeah, I could. Most of them are working and busy. This one's trying to direct traffic and having a little bit of trouble. So somebody wanted me to walk by 62nd, I believe. But yes, the Pierre Hotel is around here. Somebody mentioned 61st and 5th, which we are approaching. Been to a wedding here once. In a wedding that was way out of my normal class. But yes, the Pierre Hotel. Bike on the sidewalk. I tried to pronounce her name as best as I could. Misano. I'm feeling good, if that's what you mean. Okay. You wanted to see the remnants of the snow. It was not my wedding. Best towing was not mine. Here's the snow. DTW, how do I read the comments? How do I read the comments? Well, they're on my camera, on my phone, and I'm looking right through the camera as I read the comments. So it's kind of almost like multitasking. Considering I've been in New York City for as long as I haven't had too many celebrity sightings. My wife ran into the Impractical Jokers. I have seen Mr. G, the Weatherman, in the 90s. And a couple of SNL folks. Rachel Dratch I've seen. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Oh. I'm trying to press it with my phone, with my glove hands. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Leslie M. Thanks for the $9.99 super sticker. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm trying to press all this stuff with my gloves, which aren't easy. Ember Rosner, do I plan to leave NYC? Hard to know. At this point, I don't see it. But you never know what'll happen. Yeah, this is also one of the reasons I don't want to go inside the park. Not that I have an issue going in it in the dark. I really don't. It's just that it's hard to see. And you wouldn't see so much. I'm not too old. I guess I'm not too young either. Haha, mystery, a mystery. It's cold enough for gloves for sure, and when you're holding like a gimbal like this, that means my hand would just be exposed all the time to the wind and cold air, so I definitely feel like gloves are important during a live stream for sure. Yeah, Dirty Rice, I believe that's a trick that Action Kid uses. Capacitive stylus when he's walking around. All right. So the building behind the zoo, or in front of the Central Park Zoo, actually put this really cool green outline on it. It's not a castle. Oh, I think I saw somebody. Oh, Mrs. Commuter's in the house. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How to rent the bicycles. You could either use an app, or you can, there's a little station at the end of each bike rack where you can pay to rent a bike. I do not use the Galaxy Note to stream. Sometimes I pull out the Galaxy Note 20 to read other messages. Yes, I would like to do a live stream with a 360 camera if it's possible. This is the Arsenal, that's what this is. But they decorated the actual outlines of the building do not look like that. They just put green lights around it. Oh, G-Raid here too, awesome, welcome. I'd go down there, but they close off much of it, so there's not much to see outside of here at this hour. But that's how you can get into the Central Park Zoo. You can go down there. But yep, this is the Arsenal. Aaron 102, 499 pounds. Great stream. You've been enjoying from London, UK. Haven't been in New York for a long time. I think since 2000. Yep, that's what I saw. And you really need to visit again. So much has changed. Yeah, really a lot has changed. But thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, those folks are just walking around back and forth down there too. But they'll find out soon. There's really nowhere to go because that gate is normally open to get into the park area, even though into the Central Park Zoo area, I mean. But that's also closed. Same on the other side. So there's not much to do down there at the moment. FYI, City Bikes put a $200 hold on your credit card. That's good to know. Very good to know. I don't usually use them that much, so I'm not familiar with all the rules, but yeah, I know how you can get them. Anyway, I'm going to kind of get off of... Oh, I saw some DOS command prompt writing. I got stunned for a moment. So I'm going to walk a little bit... John Weir, don't go to Central Park. Too many Law and Order episodes start there. It's just too dark in there to see anything with this phone, I think. So I'm going to walk a little bit away from Central Park, check out Madison Avenue, see some of the relatively nice houses, townhomes on the blocks here leading up to Central Park. Well, the scaffolding, there's always something going on in New York, whether it's a building being cleaned or updated, renovated, built from scratch. A lot of things going on. Yeah, we're on 64th, heading towards Madison Avenue. Creole lady, hello. Nappy nap. No, there's no congestion. No congestion tax for driving yet. I believe it was kind of talked about, but don't think they landed anywhere yet. Yes, and as soon as one goes down, another one will go up right next to it. You think you're free, and then you're not. Juliana, hello, I am well, how are you? Mike, did I really? Orchid Katerina, you find yourself here. I am glad you found us. Thank you for joining. Well, this area of Madison Avenue is also known for fancy shops. I mean, JP Morgan Private Banking has their own house on the corner. AMZK, how long am I streaming for? I don't think it'll be a super long one today, because tomorrow I feel like I might do something unusual. The moon looks cool tonight. Do I ever use a skateboard? No, not really. I think I would fall too quickly. From North Dakota, Jeff, hello. Yes, if you're a Chase private banking client, feel free to use this location. Unfortunately, not right now. The branch is closed. Not unusual to be loved by a Longchamp. Bucciolati. Can I get on a bus? I could. I'm in the Midtown East area at the moment. Merry Christmas, Guillerme. What is an adventure that'll take me out of my comfort zone? Hard to say. Hard to say indeed. The fancy store across the road near the corner. Which one? Not Longchamp, right? Longchamp? Edwin, hello to you in Virginia. I think that a lot of the lights are going to stay up, but I don't think all of them are going to stay up this week. Some places might take them down quicker than others. Unless you mean Panerai. Or, what is that? Chopard? That might be one of them. Let's see, there's barely any cars coming, so I'm going to cross the street despite having a don't walk signal. Josh Servin, the Trump Tower was very close to the Plaza Hotel. Ricky from Canada, hello. We're walking south on Madison Avenue now. Jimmy Choo's got a store here. Customize your choose. I like that. Customize your choose. Ah, Hermes, of course. Stephen from Liverpool, hello. Yeah, lots of stuff is closed. It's also late. Not late, but late-ish on the day after Christmas. So this weekend, I'm assuming a lot of folks taking off. Karen Conop, thank you. Appreciate that. Glad I could show it to you. John Broadmeadow. No, Ground Zero is not close by. It's quite far south. Ricky Bachman asks if a lockdown is coming. Not sure yet. Don't think so. But indoor dining is closed again, and it's been open for a while, so let's see. Again, with the vaccines coming, we'll find out. We'll see. Ah, gyro lamp. See, it's a lot of familiar names, which is awesome. Canary Islands. Hello, Jennifer. Yeah, we're not in any kind of lockdown state right now for sure. Just restrictions like indoor dining is not currently in place. Sophia, thank you. Suzanne from Rhode Island. Hello. Meb, I don't know about that, considering this is not the first coronavirus, nor will it be the last one. Again, it's different strains of similar viruses. That's how it is. Amanda from Florida, hello. Not me, Nova Scotia, checking in. Awesome, hello. To you. Oh shoot, random guy checking in, Justin's Journeys. Welcome. Lewis Loves Vintage from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hello, hello. Yes, Diana Lee, let's just hope 2021 is a much better year. Stacy Ann Grover in your old stomping grounds. Cool. There's a lot of traffic by the parks as everyone's driving westward here, so these side streets are actually getting filled up a little bit. Andre, you checked out the morning walk. Awesome. Glad you could join. Yeah, if anybody's interested, this morning we did a walk through the Bronx Botanical Gardens. We checked out the holiday train show up there. And it was kind of cool to see all the different famous buildings in the city reconstructed from plant materials. And the bridges too, with little trains going back and forth. So it's very cool. So if you want to check that out, it's kind of fun. Hey, I'm Shoyer. Thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. Super kind of you. Thanks so much. Ah, the Bobsy, checked it out. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Mrs. Commuter took a few good photos there. So I'm gonna see if I can hijack some of those and add them to Instagram. Oh man, Das Build, you scared me again. Well, I decided to go down a quieter street. We were walking up and down 5th Avenue before and 6th Avenue, and it was very, very crowded, especially by Rockefeller Center. So we decided to take a more peaceful route so I can kind of ease up a little bit. North End, Springfield, Massachusetts, hello. What does this say? Did I miss something? Old Fart Andy, thank you. Winter Dragon. I'd get a coffee, but I want to get some good sleep tonight, I hope. If I do what I want to do tomorrow, it'll be a long day. We'll see. Sherry, I am well. How are you? Alex, yes, thank you. We chose a more subdued street. You know, much of the stores are closed on this street, so less people walking up and down, but it's still interesting to see this area, which is normally very busy in the daytime. Stampin' Sue Creates, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. Alicia Sanders from Ohio, hello. Oops, scrolled around too much with my bulky gloves. Heard a little bit of noise, that was concerning. I understand what happened. Let me redirect the camera. Somebody's urinating on the building across the street. Yeah. So we're going to be approaching the back of the Trump Tower. I believe it is on this block, because it's right next to Tiffany's. Yep. No problem, Stacey Ann. From Norway, thank you. Love right back at you. Not me. Has police ever bothered me? Only once, and they didn't really bother me. They probably just wanted to make sure I wasn't being too aberrant in my behavior. I happened to be out streaming very early on a Saturday morning, and I saw that they were actually doing the Today Show, and they were filming at that point, or actually live. And so I just went outside and I stood outside the plexiglass, which I think a lot of people do anyway. But I was the only person there with my gimbal set up. And I stood for a few minutes, and I guess people were a little bit concerned, so maybe they walked over to me and said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm good," and I walked away. That's all. Right, that's why I kind of titled it that way, because I didn't really want to put any more Christmas writing in my live streams, but I did want to reference that we are in that mode. And I know we have a lot of international folks watching, which I appreciate, so thank you. But yeah, that's kind of why I titled it that way. All right, I'm going to slow down a tiny, tiny bit. Hey, we just saw something from Edward Turner. Let me read that. As that person who's screaming, I'm going to get him in my periphery so I know what's going on. Edward Turner, $25 super chat. Thank you so much. You wrote, "Happy New Year. Will I be doing Foot Mobile streams during 2021? Best from the Turner family." I think so. I'm going to keep doing this. It's fun to do. And I love interacting with all of you. So I think I will. I will keep doing this. I'm also going to try to keep doing my non-talking regular videos, which I feel like are more ASMR oriented, because I have stereo sound, it's 4K, but those are really strictly commuting videos, so I walk very fast on purpose because I'm trying to get somewhere. But yeah, I'll keep doing these as well. Mark from Australia, hello. Yes, Erica, Edward, super generous of Edward. Thank you to the whole Turner family. Gil, is it cold here? It's cold enough for me to sniffle, although I feel like sniffling for me isn't really that indicative. Sometimes I sniffle in 50-degree weather. But yeah, it's about 30 degrees, if not worse. Gendromeda, bye-bye. Ozer Yahya, you started watching these on the 24th. Well, welcome here on the 26th, at least in New York. I'm sure there's places where it's now the 27th, many places in the world. Oh, there's some trouble happening. A little concerning. Yeah. It was the person I wanted to kind of keep in my periphery. They were acting a little strangely. Oh, is someone heading out? Yes. Oh, no, you just wanted me to be careful. Yeah. I'm trying to be aware. The one that got away, yeah. It was actually the same person that was urinating on the side of a building earlier. So that's why I hung back a little bit afterwards, just to see, because there was a lot of screaming happening. And I like to kind of keep certain things in my periphery so I know what's going on. Anyhow, we're okay. How are my street smarts? I think they're okay. I think awareness is the key to what people refer to as street smarts. One thing I always say to do is just do in New York, even if it looks like a one-way street, do look both ways. Bicyclists sometimes go in all directions, and even cars. That has happened to some people where a car has gone the wrong way and hit somebody on a one-way street. So, yeah. Oh, Steve asked if I ran into Kathleen lately. He's referring to the other night we ran into a really nice woman named Kathleen who runs a show, I think, called Kathleen's Kitchen. I think she said on cable, which is interesting. And then we chatted for a little bit. She recorded a short impromptu interview, which was cool, but I've not seen her again. That was the same night we also ran into a random guy from the street, and that was Justin's Journey, I believe. Justin's Journeys. I saw him pop in the chat today. Yes, Luis. You know, especially if your parents are going to be okay with you walking to school at a certain age. I think I started walking to school on my own maybe in 6th grade. For sure in middle school. For sure. And I was actually in the last 6th grade elementary school here in New York. Yes, bicycles in New York are supposed to follow the same rules as cars. I can't speak for other places, but they are supposed to. A bike is a car in New York. So if you see a red light as a bike, you're supposed to technically stop. Some police will give out tickets if they see you run a red light on a bicycle or go the wrong way or right on the sidewalk. So that's all I have to say. Kari, do I do live videos a lot? I try to do them a bunch. I think they're really fun to do. You know, I do them outside of normal hours usually, unless it's the weekend. So I do have to make sure I balance my time appropriately. Watch out for passing vans and campers. Well, right now, there's nowhere for these cars to go, so I'm gonna cross. Justin's Journeys. I did say your name. We were talking about the various folks that we ran into the other night on the streets.
Can you park here?
We ran into you, of course, and Kathleen's Kitchen. Yeah, I think they just capture a moment in time, these streams, and no one stream will ever be the same as another. You know, depending on what I see, I'll say something different. The weather is going to be different. The temperature is going to be different. The atmosphere is going to be different. Everything's going to be a little bit different every time. This is the back of St. Patrick's Cathedral. I'll show you the skyline. It's hard to see the skyline from the bottom, but yes, here we are looking upwards. Ticked off chic. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I know we can cross the street. I'll see if I can catch part of the St. Patrick's Cathedral. So if I walk too far up this block, it's going to get crowded again. But yes, this is the St. Patrick's Cathedral. Jim, thank you. I'm glad everything sounds and looks great. I really tried to make sure I do the best I can with those. How many miles today? Not too many today. Yeah, St. Patrick's Cathedral is quite striking, very striking, especially amidst the sea of modern buildings. Oh, the Saks Fifth Avenue show's going on. Oh, did I see a message? POVHFR, you're heading out. Awesome. Hopefully I see some more of your high frame rate videos. POVHFR makes some pretty cool videos in high frame rates. So feel free to check them out. Chris, thank you. It's kind of cool out here, but it's not so bad. Moving around is keeping me active. Yeah, that building is the back of Rockefeller Center, right behind where the tree is. It's very prominently lit up. Mike Conti, good evening. Giselle Serrano. I think we're in the middle of one, and I think there's a ton of people out here right now, so I might avoid the area. I caught the light show during the snowstorm on my December 16th live stream. So if you want to check out the light show in the middle of a heavy snowstorm in New York, check out my stream from December 16th. Melissa, thank you. Appreciate that. Mauro Turci with the €1 super chat. Thank you so much. Diana, thank you. But yeah, there's the end of the Saks Fifth Avenue light show. I don't think it's going to start for another 5-10 minutes. Gil, yes, the Jimmy Fallon show does film around here, but I believe the entrance is on the other side of these buildings on 6th Avenue. X Simpson, because Boxing Day isn't really a USA kind of thing. That's the main reason I put that there. So I'll walk by Saks Fifth Avenue. We'll see if we can get a glimpse of the tree from across the street. This guy's not paying attention. Action Kid got one of these balloons the other day. Canadian, and I believe other places also celebrated. Page Master from OKC, hello, Oklahoma City, welcome. So, again, the Saks Fifth Avenue show has a timer up there, and the cops are making sure to move people along. Oh. Old Fart Andy, $5 super chat. Watching on a 65-inch curve feels like actually being there. Less the cold, crowds, and smells. Hi, yes, thank you so much. That was very. I'll light it up in such a way where you can see the building it's standing in front of. Very well lit. The one that got away, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, thank you. Yeah, it was a huge crowd, and most of the people watched the Saks Fifth Avenue show from across the street because you have to see the whole building. So this side it's pretty empty, but yeah, the tree's over there. There's a line to see it. I think you have to line up against the building over here by Fridays, and then they'll move you along to see the tree, and you have a few minutes to watch the tree. Sharon, thank you. Jorge Camposano, Home Alone. Jim, yes, thank you. I appreciate the company. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hang back and not do the tree today. Yeah, I mean, it's so bright. You could. And of course, in the background, you can see the Empire State Building. There's some horses. Baby penguin reading. Thank you, appreciate that. Horse and carriage. Simon, have you been to the top of the rock? Yes. I've never driven any kind of a Lamborghini. I've only seen them. But yes, while I didn't stop for the full light show today, oh, Donald Trump is out in the streets. Watch out, Donald Trump is walking the streets. He's out. Everyone, we must address the president. The president is here. Mr. President? Anyway, that was fun. Stephen Lawrence, what's the best bookshop in New York? I would probably have to say Strand. Strand Bookstore. New England, hello, T. I have no idea how much those carriage rides are. I've never been on one. All I remember is the Seinfeld episode where Kramer borrowed one, a hansom cab, and then fed the horse beefarino. What's my favorite New York City food? That's a hard question for me because New York City food is all kinds of food for me, and I like that I can get anything. I'm on 5th Avenue and 47th Street, which is also the Diamond District. Hey, Rusty, yes. Rusty! Oh, Rusty! Jerry Walsh, what the F is beefarino? You know, I still don't know. All I've ever heard it from is the Seinfeld episode. All right, crossing the street. Child of God from Denver, hello. I would get pizza, but I'm not super hungry right now. Oh no. Das Bild, you mentioned ramen. I feel like if you've been around before, you might recall that ramen is a very common meal for me after walks. Marilyn from Tennessee, hello. Indonesia, Andrini Kubusami. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I missed your name. I couldn't read all of it, I apologize. PTY, love. You've been eating ramen every day. Gosh, I love ramen. Rusty. Rose Kenny, hello to you in Ireland. I've been to Australia. Is there a book called Nobles and Barnes? It's close. There's a bookstore called Barnes and Nobles, and we are right in front of it. We are right in front of it. Heather, appreciate you watching from Connecticut. Mark Watson from Kentucky. Welcome. John, sure. New York is definitely not poverty-free, as are many places also not poverty-free, unfortunately. Ah, the rye, yes. Somebody asked about the Barnes & Noble's bookstore. Here it is. Here's one of them. Oops. Landmines. I'm avoiding landmines, which are poop piles in New York. Indeed, Tabitha, indeed. Oh yes, that's right. I think the Philippines embassy is around here. Yeah, right over there. I know we have a lot of viewers from the Philippines, so yes. Here it is. Hans, I am a fan of wonton soup and hot and sour soup. Christopher from Trinidad, hello. TAG from Houston, Texas. From Pennsylvania, I saw somebody. Hello. How's the weather? The weather is chilly. Oh yeah, there's an Uggs store here. Yep, an Uggs store right there next to Vans. Oh, Janto Jamin from Bonaire, Caribbean. Awesome. Corpus Christi, Texas. Girl with flaxen hair. Cool. Mary from Oak. Peyton Meyer. I'm from Russia. Cindy from San Diego. Glenn from Boston. Liz from Rhode Island. Julio, can I say hi to your wife Yvonne from the DR? Hello, Yvonne. I feel like the disco here would be considered indoor dining one way or another, so I do not think they would be open. Lawn sausages in the Southwest. Richard 23 says, get into a striptease joint. I don't know if they're open. Leonardo Alessio. Oh, don't want to miss that. Alex Moretti, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Well, I had no idea watching someone walking. Sorry, I want to make sure I read all that. Walking in NYC. Could be so funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Where's the mayor's house? It's the Gracie Mansion on 90-something Street. right by the East River, FDR Drive. Yes, the Empire State Building is with Christmas colors currently right in front of us. Lawler from Chicago, hello. No protesters at the moment, no. Richard Warner from the UK, absolutely, hello. Heather St. Clair, thank you for the $5 super chat. Love it, a great way to travel during the pandemic. Yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why I try to do this more frequently too, that more folks get to see this, and you get to see Best Buy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is a great way to travel during a time when it's difficult to travel for many people. And many people can't travel even when there's not a pandemic, for whatever reasons, whether it's financial or disabilities or anything else. You know, travel can be difficult for many, even if it wasn't a time of the pandemic. So hopefully this helps one way or another. So thank you for watching. Rose Kenny, £2 super sticker. Thanks so much. Very kind. And walking is good for you. Yes, it's a good way for me to get some good steps in. Yeah, this is a big North Face store. Marius from Massachusetts, but is currently in Oklahoma. Dila Busal from Nepal, hello. Yes, I believe the ball drop is virtual this year. Leslie, hello. It's a little chilly. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of cool to see, even if it's your own city. You just want to see where people are walking and what's going on, even if it's down the block. People are curious creatures. For now, mainly in New York City. But if I ever do go anywhere for a live stream, I will try to. I'll definitely record things that aren't live as well. I really like the higher quality video and stereo audio. Frank from Germany, Oldenburg, welcome. I have personally never been to the ball drop on New Year's Eve. Yeah, the international crowd here is absolutely amazing, and I love interacting with so much of the world. I think that's what we need in this kind of time. Solidarity. Am I going to go to Times Square for New Year's, Rose Kenny asked. I don't think I'll be able to get anywhere close to it. I'm quite sure they're going to restrict the traffic and pedestrian traffic. No more CBGBs, Joe Payne, indeed. No more. This is the Schwartzman building, I believe. But this is the famous public library with the lions in front. They also opened up an Orvis here, which is a outdoor activities store. I believe in other places, I don't know that they'll actually do it here, but other places they do a lot of hunting supplies as well. Felipe, thank you. No one's turning, so I'm going to cross. Do I like hiking? Judith, I do love hiking. Hiking specifically. Yes, and they do fly. They do a lot of different supplies. I got some boots from them when we went to Maine to hike. Am I going to Bryant Park? You know, sure. Let's stop by Bryant Park. Michael's job. Richard 23, I do not. David. I believe actually Action Kid went to the supposed most dangerous part of New York City. I think it was somewhere in Brooklyn. Where do the high dollar actors live in New York City? Some around Gramercy Park, West Village. Those seem to be the hot spots of those folks. Yeah, I'll just take a quick walk through it, see if anyone's in the ice skating rink. I'm sure there are people there. Check out the holiday shops. I'm just going to cross the street because that group of 4 people is walking in such a way I'll never get around them. Meg's Carpentry. Yeah, it's great to see this many people out joining us on this walk. How's McDonald's like here? It's all right. It's just a quick place to grab some food. Actually, when I went to Europe, I feel like we had to just get quick food quickly at one point. Went to Burger King. I found Burger King there much better than here. We had a snowstorm about 10 days ago, but since then it has rained and there's been warm temperatures and the snow has gone away. John asked if I'll always stay in New York City. Most likely. Most likely, though who knows where the winds will take me. Here we are in Bryant Park. Bryant Park Grill to my right. Doing some outdoor dining. We might not have some snow for a little while now. But yes, people wanted to see Bryant Park, so here we are. I will get closer to the ice skating rink, see if we can see anything going on there. Sometimes it's the Zamboni, doing some Zamboni things. "10 days went by so fast." Yes, Andrew, they really did. And I did do a live stream during that storm, so if you want to check that out, it was on December 16th. Yes, the Zamboni is going right now. It is the Zamboni of Bryant Park, and it's powered by hot chocolate. Yep, here we are. Bryant Park. Judith, I don't know how long you can stay in them, but I know to get in those bubbles, you have to go to the lodge here. You have to go to the lodge. Yeah, I think when they're going in that bubble, they're at their own risk kind of a thing. Usually it's one family or group of people that are normally in close quarters anyway, but you never know. Have I ice skated here before, Carrie? Yes, I have. My understanding is the ice skating here is free if you bring your own ice skates. I don't know how many people own their own ice skates, but if you do, you can just bring them here. Yeah, this is very different from how this looks in the summer, where it's a completely open grass field. Kind of cool how much things change in the winter here. If there wasn't a pandemic, would it be more crowded here? You know, this is already pretty crowded as it is. It might be a little bit more crowded, but this is already up there. A lot of folks online here for Casa Toscana for some sandwiches, donuts, and hot chocolate. There's a ramen place too, which is great during this kind of weather.
Did you guys see the tree yet this year?
Sorry. Fountain, of course. Should always check out the fountain while we're here. Thank you, Josue. The crowd is back, yes. It's a bit crowded here. Well, it could be elsewhere. Lorena, hello. Is the food here expensive? Relatively, yes. It's a bit pricey, for sure. You won't get your cheapest meal here. And everyone, thank you for stopping by. So let me go through this part of the park. I was kind of already going south, so I'm going to resume that in a moment if I can get through here somewhere. Most of those shops are closed anyway, so I'll go this way. Official shop of Bryant Park and information desk. Oh, is Fever Tree Porch open again? This place has been closed for a while. Looks like they're open. Kari, yes, you are right about that. For the most part, locals don't go into very touristy areas. Absolutely. Ah, Mighty Mouse, you didn't get to see me on the webcam? Sarah Jane, is the food good from the street vendors? Yes, you can absolutely get good food from street vendors. Not all of them, but I also haven't tried all of them. But some of them are very good. Waffles and Gingers is a good one, for sure. I have been to Brooklyn Temple on Niasi. So we're back on 40th Street, going back towards 5th Avenue. You can see one Vanderbilt. It's pretty busy on this block, so I'm going to see if I can cross the street to a less busy area of 40th Street. Here's the back of the library. Am I cold? I'm okay, despite sounding sniffly. What's the temperature? I think it's around 30. Ah, Lady M. They have 1,000-layer crepe cake. It's not really 1,000 layers, but it's called meal crepe cake. Just gonna pick up the pace slightly. Sharp from Vancouver, hello. Did Bryant Park have any heating lamps? I think some of the restaurant there, the Bryant Park Grill, did have heating lamps, yes. More like those flamethrowers. Frank B, big hug from your wife Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. Brown Eyes Blues, how was my Christmas? Well, it was good. Hope yours was good as well. This is pretty much Midtown by Bryant Park. We're on technically the west side, since we're on the west side of 5th Avenue. As soon as you cross 5th Avenue, you're on the east side. Kind of splits the island, east and west. Jose from Hong Kong, hello. Odd Shot from England, hello. Camila from Ecuador, hello. Brazil, hello. Yes, many bikes, many bikes. Sometimes you get to the point where there are no bikes, or you're on a bike and there's too many bikes, so you can't park your bike. That happens sometimes. Haven't run into any protesters tonight. Not tonight. Mo NYC. We were in the Bronx this morning. Terry from Arizona. Hello. Mark Rose from New Zealand. Hello. I saw Uruguay. I see Chile. Catalina. I'm going to cross because there's less scaffolding on that side. Yeah, I have 10 seconds to cross. Let's book it. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then there's a lag time. Safe. Baja Tashkent, Brooklyn, hello. There's a Corvette just hanging out. Yep, got the vet there. Is London in the middle of a storm right now? Hopefully everyone's all right over there. Did I go to Staten Island? I've been there before. I worked there for a little while, but I've not done a stream there yet. Oh, they got new scaffolding now. It's not up everywhere yet. But there are some new scaffoldings that have been going up that look much nicer. It's odd that people stand so close to you sometimes when there's so much room. Anyhow. Six-finger jig. Is it true that it's essentially pointless to own a car? It depends. For the most part, you can get pretty much anywhere with public transportation. And driving can be a headache, and the amount of money you'll spend on a car can be quite high just to keep it in the city. And if you don't pay for a garage and you don't have a spot in your building, which not all apartments offer, it's rare in fact, you'll pay a lot of money or you'll spend a lot of time looking for parking. It's it is what it is. Plus, yes, insurance is a lot of money, gas is a lot of money. If you can, just do public transportation. Parking will be $200 a month on the cheap end. That's on the cheap end, I would say. And that's not in Manhattan for sure. Todd Scott, thanks for the $2 super chat from Pennsylvania. Hello, thank you. From Kiev, Ukraine. Hello. My 2 feet are good. Oh, Sarah Jane. Okay, enjoy your reading about Nashville. Alyssa, happy birthday. Matthew, happy holidays. Eric, thank you. Hope to see you here again. Jonathan Marsden asks if it snowed over here yet. Yes, 10 days ago with some good amount of snow. We did a bit of a live stream in that snowstorm and the morning after and the evening after. Oh, I saw a new subscription. Thank you. The Vitamin Shop, yep. It's like another version of GNC here. Will, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate it. Todd, thank you. Chrissy, hello. Rick and Debs. How does the foot traffic compare? Much less still. The touristy areas are picking up. Rockefeller Center definitely picking up, but the rest of the place still pretty light. Oh, somebody asked what I mean. I don't mean that I'm not really in the USA. I mean Boxing Day isn't really a thing in the USA. I didn't intend for the title to be confusing, but I can see why it might be. Amir, I have read your name. Yes, CUNY, City University of New York. They have several different colleges here, but this is the overall graduate center. But they have Baruch, Hunter, some other ones. But again, we're by the Empire State Building. Oh, sorry. I'm going to cross the streets. Yes, and WeWork is here too, yes. So here, Boxing Day isn't very much of anything. Other places refer to it as different things. Sujay Rajagauda, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thanks so much. Yes, I apologize. I think if, especially if you're a non-native English speaker, or even if it's not your first language, either way, the title can be confusing. I apologize for that. Empire State Building is primarily commercial. I thought they had a stretch of apartments, but don't know much about that anymore. Just tuned in, Deborah. I am on 34th and 5th Avenue. 34th Street and 5th Avenue, right across the street from the Empire State Building. Dan Austin, are they doing New Year's Eve this year? Well, they're doing the ball drop. It's just going to be all virtual. So I think I'm going to walk towards 32nd Street, which is where K-Town is. Koreatown. We call it K-Town. And right, so Sharp, thank you for clarifying what the actual meaning of Boxing Day is. But again, many places now it means different things, but as many other famous holidays that have changed over the years, they might have multiple meanings. That is the original. Dulal Gosh, hello. Zach McNally, hello. Get some pokey. Pokey is good. Originally from Hawaii, I believe. Temperature, I believe, is around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It's in the -1 territory or so Celsius. All right. So as I approach K-Town, it's going to get a little bit louder. And I think we're going to start to fizzle out for the evening here. Oh. Dying Girl, thank you so much for a $5 super chat. Have a drink on you. A hot drink on you, specifically. Yes, I think I will in a little bit. It's a little chilly now. I'm going to start to get back and see if we can head home. All right, so I'm going to walk in here a little bit. Go through part of K-Town. This is Love Restaurant, Korean barbecue. So they have some outdoor dining here. Still kind of busy, which is nice. No, there's no indoor dining, but there's outdoor indoor dining. They put up various shacks and tents here that serve as outdoor dining. Yes, so I wanted to at least walk through here, as I think it's a nice end to the stream. Koreatown, K-Town is always pretty lively, and I think it's nice to show that there's still some awesome places that are managing the best what they got restaurant-wise, and people are trying to enjoy what they can when they can. So, yes, DB, this is real life, and we are About to end this real life stream. We're going for about 2 hours. This is my second 2-hour walk of the day. We did a 2-hour walk through the Bronx Botanical Gardens this morning. Holiday train show. Mrs. Commuter joined us. Mrs. Commuter is a lifesaver with heated gloves. Holding a gimbal for a couple hours in this weather with heated gloves really is a game changer. Game changer. Mark, thank you. So I'm glad everyone is here who was able to join. I really appreciate all you guys supporting me with your time, donations. Everything is appreciated. Even if you spent a few minutes with me, thank you so much. Jane, thank you. Thanks for watching. So, again, thanks everyone for joining. We're signing out from 32nd Street, Madison Avenue in Manhattan. Yes, John, unfortunately we are stopping. But yes, K-Town's always lively, and I was happy we were able to get through there. A lot of walking, but thank you, everyone. Thanks, Maz, of course. Thanks, everyone. Again, good night, all, wherever you are. Hope to see you again soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Let's see. Thanks, everyone. Bye.